Want to know the secret to building wealth? It's not winning the lottery or getting a massive inheritance. The real secret is that you can start building wealth today, right now, no matter where you are financially. Stick with me, and I'll show you exactly how. First things first, let's bust a huge myth. Being wealthy isn't just about having a ton of money in the bank. True wealth is about having financial freedom, security, and the ability to live life on your own terms. It's about assets that work for you, not the other way around. The journey to get there starts with one simple, powerful step: changing your mindset. Stop thinking of wealth as something for other people. It's for you. You have to believe you are capable of building it. This isn't just some feel-good talk. It's the foundation. When you see yourself as a wealth builder, your daily decisions start to change. You'll start looking for opportunities instead of obstacles. So let's get practical. The first action step is to create a budget. I know the B word sounds boring, but hear me out. A budget isn't about restricting yourself. It's about telling your money where to go instead of wondering where it went. Use an app, a spreadsheet, or even a simple notebook. Track every dollar coming in and every dollar going out for 1 month. You will be shocked by what you discover. That daily coffee, those subscriptions you forgot about, it all adds up. Once you know where your money is going, you gain control. This is where you find your seed money for building wealth. The goal is to create a gap between what you earn and what you spend. This gap is your power. This is the money you're going to put to work. Next up, we need to tackle debt, specifically high-interest debt like credit cards. Think of this debt as a boat anchor. You can row as hard as you want, but that anchor is going to hold you back. There are two popular methods to pay off debt: the snowball method and the avalanche method. With the snowball method, you list your debts from smallest to largest, regardless of interest rates. You make minimum payments on all of them, but you throw every extra dollar you have at the smallest debt. Once that's paid off, you take all the money you were paying on it and attack the next smallest debt. This creates psychological wins and builds momentum. It feels amazing to cross a debt off your list. The avalanche method is mathematically faster. You list your debts from the highest interest rate to the lowest. You make minimum payments on all, but you focus all your extra cash on the debt with the highest interest rate. This saves you the most money in interest over time. Which one is better? The one you'll actually stick with. Pick a method and commit to it. Getting out of high-interest debt is like giving yourself an instant, guaranteed return on your money. While you're paying down debt, it's crucial to build an emergency fund. Life happens. Cars break down. Medical bills pop up. An emergency fund is your safety net. It is what prevents a small hiccup from turning into a major financial disaster that throws you back into debt. Start small. Aim for $1,000 first. Then build it up to 3 to 6 months' worth of essential living expenses. Keep this money in a separate, high-yield savings account. It's not for investing. It's for peace of mind. It's for emergencies only. Okay, so you've got your budget, you're tackling debt, and you have an emergency fund started. Now for the exciting part, making your money work for you. This is where we talk about investing. And please, don't let that word intimidate you. You don't need to be a Wall Street genius to invest successfully. The simplest and most effective way for most people to start is with low-cost index funds, or ETFs. Think of an index fund as a basket that holds tiny pieces of many different companies, like the S&P 500, which holds the 500 largest companies in the U.S. When you buy a share of that fund, you're instantly diversified. You're not betting on one single company to succeed. You're betting on the entire market to grow over time, which historically it always has. How do you do this? You can open an account with a brokerage like Fidelity, Vanguard, or Charles Schwab. Many of these have no account minimums, and you can start with as little as $50 or $100. The key is to be consistent. Put up automatic transfers every single payday even if it's just a small amount. You buy shares regularly, whether the market is up or down, which smooths out your purchase price over time. The most powerful force in your investing journey is compound interest. Albert Einstein supposedly called it the eighth wonder of the world. It's your money earning money, and then that money earning even more money. The earlier you start, the more powerful it is. A 25-year-old who invests $300 a month could have over $1 million by age 65. If they wait until 35 to start, they'd need to invest almost double that each month to catch up. The best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time is today. Now, let's talk about increasing your income. There are only so many expenses you can cut. At some point, the fastest way to accelerate your wealth-building journey is to earn more money. This doesn't necessarily mean getting a second job. No, that's an option. It could mean negotiating a raise at your current job. Do your research, document your accomplishments, and professionally ask for what you're worth. It could also mean developing a new skill. In today's digital world, skills like coding, digital marketing, graphic design, or video editing are in high demand. You can learn many of these skills online, often for free or at a low cost. This can lead to a promotion, a better paying job, or even a side hustle. A side hustle is a fantastic way to generate extra income that you can funnel directly into your investments. Driving for a rideshare, freelance writing, selling crafts online, the possibilities are endless. Find something that aligns with your skills and interests. As you build wealth, it's also important to protect it. That means having the right insurance: health, auto, home, and maybe even term life insurance, especially if you have dependents who rely on your income. Insurance is a necessary expense that protects your assets from catastrophic loss. Finally, and this is so important, automate everything. Automate your savings. Automate your debt payments. Automate your investments. Your investments. Your financial plan runs on autopilot. You remove emotion and forgetfulness from the equation. You make consistent progress toward your goals without having to think about it every single day. This is how you build disciplined financial habits that last a lifetime. So, let's recap the steps to start building wealth today. 1. Change your mindset and believe it's possible. 2. Create a budget to understand and control your cash flow. 3. Aggressively pay down high-interest debt. 4. Build an emergency fund for 3 to 6 months. 5. Start investing consistently in low-cost index funds. 6. Find ways to increase your income. And 7. Automate your entire financial plan. This isn't a get-rich-quick scheme. There will be ups and downs, but if you stick to the plan, you will build a life of financial freedom. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step, and you have all the tools you need to take that step today. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this video helpful, please hit that like button, share it with someone who needs to hear this, and be sure to subscribe to the channel. We're trying to reach 10,000 subscribers, and every single one of you helps us get closer to that goal. Drop a comment below and let me know which step you're going to start with today. Thanks again, and I'll see you in the next video.